The Story of Majah, Part 1. Once upon a time, in an ancient time, a time so long ago that some women have forgotten. But a long time ago in a faraway land, there was a place where women's power was honored. A place where women were seen as powerful in body, powerful in heart, powerful in mind, and powerful in spirit. There was no question of this, no doubting of this, and so no woman grew up questioning her worth or going into existential despair. No, in this ancient land, great temples were built to honor the clans of women who all held positions of authority in every avenue of life. And according to the ancient ways, when mothers were pregnant and full of life, the elders would gather round and ask the unborn child, "Are you a male or female child? What is your name? And to what clan do you belong?" The elders needed to know the destiny of each child so they could prepare accordingly. Now, if it was a boy child, the male elders would take charge. And if it was a girl child, the women elders would take charge. And there was always much rejoicing in the women's village, because here was another great soul coming into the community to bring new power and new gifts to the clan of women. Now, in this ancient land, there were many types of women. There were the singers and the dancers, the ritual keepers, the lovers, the fools and the tricksters, the ones who loved the day and those who loved the night. There were women powerful in mind and sharp as a blade, and women powerful of heart. There was every variety of woman you could imagine, and there was always a place for the gifts that each woman brought. But arching over all this diversity were the four great clans of women that all women were sorted into at birth. There was the warrioress clan, those who walk the way of strength. And the queen clan, those who walk the way of compassion. And the visionary clan, those who walk the way of change. And finally, the manifester clan, those who walk the way of action. And for thousands of years, the women lived in this way. They had well-established initiation rites for each clan. They had their traditions, their ways of working, their ways of awakening each woman to her essential beauty, and awakening each woman to her deepest self, so that every woman learned to love and respect herself, and to serve the community with her highest and most excellent gifts. But the clans were very secretive and protective of their initiation rites, and so it happened that the warrioresses did not know what the visionaries did to awaken their powers, and the manifestors did not know how the queens were instructed to open their powers. And no one really questioned it. It's just the way it was. But even though there was a lot they did not know about each other, here is what everyone did know. knowledge that the warrioress clan followed the way of strength. They defended and protected the land and the people, and they were skilled in hunt, confrontation, and strategy of all kinds. And it was common knowledge that the Queen clan followed the way of compassion. They were the Water clan women, full of emotion and big of heart. They fed and nurtured all the people with their generosity and love, and were skilled in diplomacy, right speech, and random acts of kindness. And it was common knowledge that the visionaries were altogether different. They followed the way of change. They were the Air Clan women, powerful in mind, who envisioned new ways, new ideas that breathed life into the village. They were skilled in shape-shifting, attitude changing, and knowing when things need to die to be reborn. And it was common knowledge that the Manifestor clan followed the way of action. They were the Fire clan women, strong of will, who know how to get things done, where, when, and how. They were skilled in manifesting, leading, guiding, and accomplishing whatever was set before them. And so, for thousands of years, the four clans lived in balance and in harmony. And year after year, each girl child was sorted into her clan, and no one